example, if it is work, if I do copy and paste and remove that T body, so like this we made division. Now come where you have render this is everything deleted, one division ID is a container. Now inside the boots here, under the loop, you have generated something here, right? So generate the paragraph and close the paragraph. Paragraph open and close. Inside the paragraph, print the name of the element. Print the name of the element in paragraph. You can use a bold tag here, close the bold tag. Okay. Now after that delete will come. Delete button, keep in the new line. Before delete button, keep a BR here. BR. See, everything is same. We convert it into P tag. P tag and P tag. And for this P, apply a class equal to anything, item. For this P, apply a class equal to item. For this P, apply a class equal to item. Class equal to item. Modify this. The content I share you in your chat. Take that. Now you will see it's a paragraph. All will go to the new line. This page was working for you. Saving data. Listing was working. Yesterday it was not working. Yesterday was working. Then I asked to take the copy of yesterday file only. Take the copy of yesterday file and don't modify anything. Here ID convert container for the division. And after that here, this table. Here TR you have printed, convert into paragraph, everything. To be login always in the Zoom chat, Zoom app. When I share the code, use that. Login in Zoom app. Okay, so hope your data is coming. Listing or not? Button click. Paragraph, if you have added here, paragraph, then this one, if we run this file, then data will come in paragraph. Once we click on that button, see here, data is coming in paragraph. Now we want in one line there should be 3. So you added a class here called item. Now we can write here one small CSS. A small CSS we can write here. A style open, a style close. Now in that write a class called item. Item. Under the item class we can add here all margin 1%, width 23%, float, left, text hyphen align, center. Okay. Now this will help you to display 4 items in one line. CSS. HTML is coming. HTML will give the structure. HTML will display the data. Now through CSS, you can change the structure. You can modify the structure. Okay, so CSS if you have added, let us check now. We can come here, and then we can see the CSS is reflecting on not. Class name is item, but the item we wrote margin 1%, width 23%, float left, text align center. So in one line, 4 items should appear. Definitely 4 items are coming here. Right. Next, after that, box shadow if you want to write, you can write here. Box shadow, SHA. Box shadow, 0px, 0px, 5px, blue color. Surrounding there will be shadow, will look like as a border. Check now, shadow got apply. Shadow got apply. In that padding top, padding bottom, we have to apply padding hyphen top, only padding right inside the gap, top 20 pixel, left right 0 pixel, and bottom 20 pixel. Padding top 20 pixel, bottom 20 pixel, left right 0 pixel. So it will become little height also. It will get some height also. Okay, ready? Check now. Something like this. You can add one more BR. One BR you have given. If you give one more BR, then it will look more better. In JavaScript, after bold you have given one BR. Give one more BR. Give one more BR, and then check. The data is coming, and in one line, 4 boxes are coming on it. Data is coming in, and in one line, 4 elements appear on it. Ready? Let us see now. See, something like this. Delete will happen as usual. In delete, the column CSS node React Angular add here Java. See how it's looking. Look like this. This one was the assignment that wanted to be done. Please confirm once running or again do need to share the file. So we generated the paragraph, and for paragraph we given a class, and for that class we wrote CSS. So in one line 4 paragraph will come. In one line 4 paragraph will come, and your item will be well organized. In one line 4 item will come, and item will be organized as well. Coming or error? Error. Okay. After that, next task is we need to work on little multi-dimensional array. Okay, multi-dimensional array, that will little more difficult than this, but it will be interesting. It will be interesting. Let us go. I will share you this file in your chat. You can use this file in case not working. You can take the help from this file. This file and study file. Both file is available in your chat. Create next file. Next file you can create. Give file name nested array binding.html. Nested array binding. Reduce the speed of this file. One step. Nested array hyphen binding.html. Nested array binding.html. Go ahead, start from HTML, follow one head section. Then follow one script. Come under the script, write on a variable called item equal to as a multi-dimensional array. Multi-dimensional array. Write inside name colon apple price colon is on 200 qty colon 100. This is one element. Add one more element. 2, 3, 4 element to add by default. Mango 100, 40 rupees, 80 rupees, quantity 10, 1, 21. This way. These all are the quantity. Okay. Add photo also here. Photo 1.jpg, 2.jpg, .jpg, 4.jpg. This photo we have to keep in current folder under the JavaScript data binding folder. Okay. Let's come now. Write a function. Get item. Right here. Item dot length. Okay. After that. What's the name? Eight o'clock. That will be after some days. JavaScript is going on also now. HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, is finished. JavaScript in the middle. 9:31 will be there from 6th April. 11:30. From 6th April will be 6th April. I will give a number, you can call on that as guide. I will ping you in the chat message also. Hope getting alert. Getting the alert. How many? 13 or 3? It should be total how many? 3. So now in current folder, you have to keep in 3-4 photos. In current folder, we should keep these photos. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 photo. You check in your folder, it is there or not. Folder already we have the photos. Come now. In the previous class, we have written on CSS for which one? Paragraph. That CSS we copy and paste in this current file because we wanted to display the image in boxes with the items and everything. Padding top bottom we are given something not required. You can reduce padding. Let it be 0 pixel, 0 pixel. This is the one item plus previous file CSS you can place in this. Follow a division class equal to container as we are following the last page container. So first we'll display the list. After that we will add the new element and we'll delete the element. So hope your CSS is ready and array is ready. Function onload is giving something. Division create container. Then we can follow that. See, no length is not coming. See, this is the code. So me, I'll find you where is the problem. Okay. Okay. Cool. Let's go. So see in this, we need to display like shopping cart page. Okay. So item name will be on the top, price will be below, quantity will be below, and in between there will be photo. So here you will write here a variable data equal to empty. Come now. Use the map function item dot map info. I'll take a variable index will take here. Then we'll go inside. We'll come here and we'll write data equal to data plus open that division and write class equal to item. Is the CSS class. Item what we are writing, it is CSS class. Then data equal to data plus close the div. Okay. Date class equal to item. Now come there. First display the product name. Data equal to data plus. Follow the H5. Display inside the product name. Info dot name. Name. Close the H5. So now you will get the name, item name, price and quantity. You can write here price and QTY. We can write here price and we can write QTY also. Okay, ready? Now come down below. After this, which code? Put a slash n here and put alert in the last. If you keep slash n, see here it is going to create the division dynamically. So for that, we have added inside the for loop. For that, we have added inside the for loop. Put here 2 times slash n. Now alert here, data variable. You understand the meaning of a equal to a plus b? A equal to a plus b meaning is what? Same thing is happening here. Data is the a. There I have done data equal to data plus this line. What is to a equal to a plus b. B equal to a plus b. A is the variable. Inside only I am doing addition some new value. If I write here, suppose if I write here call apple. If I write here is a 200, see properly. For you only I am deleting this. If I write 200. If I write here is a quantity 5, what it will give the output? How many elements we have here? How many are there? 4 are there. This loop will run how many times? 4 times. Every time it will print only apple. It will print something else. Here I have written apple only, no? It will print apple only 4 times. But we don't want to print apple. We want to print this name. Apple, mango, banana, orange. So for that, what you have to do? Apple is coming under this variable, info variable. So for that purpose, I have written, look this line, info.qty. What will come first time? 10 will come. 10 will come. 100 will come. 200 will come here. Apple remains same. 200 remains same, but the quantity will get changed. If I do here price, now what will come first time? 200. Second time 100. So this becomes a dynamic code. What it is written, this is called a static code. And in that plus is doing the concatenation. In the first class also I have given the example of plus, I have given the example of comma. Remember, plus used to do concatenation, comma also used to do the concatenation. So here comma will not work, here plus will work. This is one statement. Suppose if I give you three piece of pipe, suppose I will give you three piece of pipe, and if I will ask you connect all three, what you will do? Look at here. Suppose let me delete this line. Hold on. If I delete this line, suppose I deleted this line. Okay. Assume I have given you three pipes, three piece of the information. I ask you connect all three. What you will do? Suppose if I give you three pipe to connect all three, what you will do? In between need a jointer, no? You need jointer. Look at here. See here. Data is the variable. Inside that we are assigning which one? The first information H5. After that I apply a socket. For what purpose? To connect the next pipe. That is called this one item of info. After that there is again one more piece of pipe. That I given one more plus. So plus what is doing here? It is doing the working like it is jointer, connector. It is connecting more than one pieces together. Okay, it will not merge all together. What will happen? All will become a static line. H5 is a HTML tag, yeah.
Yes, we can write here.
Anything you write, H5 I am giving so that it will print a big font size. Okay. Okay. Save it and check once. Name, price, quantity. This is the code final. /n I have given 2 times in the last. Check the alert and see how many division is generating. Check the alert, see how many divisions is generating in the last. It is going to generate total . Check now, run the page. Alert is coming. In alert, what we find? How many division is generated? Look at here. If you go here and run the page, one division, apple details, another division, mango details, third division, banana details, fourth details, fourth division, orange details. It should come like this. If that is also not happening, go here, open the console.log. Console.log you can do here. Console.log, right inside data. We will check in browser console what is going to come. We will check in browser console what is going to come. Okay, check console.log hope you printed. Come in the browser now. In browser, if I go right click, inspect element, right click, inspect element, and after that, let's look into the console. Click on console and reload your page. Go to your browser, right click. Hope you are listening, right?
Yes, sir.
Right click, inspect element, click on console and then reload the page. See like this, it's generating something. List of division, generating something like this. After going to the console, refresh your page. In browser console, check this kind of division is generating. Now this division who generated? JavaScript has generated. You are given only data as an array. Now division, paragraph, H5, everything we generating JavaScript. So in that case, JavaScript is processing your data. After processing, it's giving the list of division. That division will go to the browser and it will generate the list of something. Let's come now here in HTML. So I will remove the /n. /n I'll remove from here. /n also we can remove from here. /n we can remove. And after that, this, the first will be the H5. Remaining you can convert into p tag. First H5. Remaining you convert into p tag. So H5 will be the big font size and paragraph will be a small font size. Finally, at this place, we can write here document dot get element by ID. Which ID? Container dot inner HTML equal to that data variable. It will print in your browser list of ready. Check your page now again. Reload the page. It will display now inside the page multiple blocks. 4 blocks will appear in one line. 4 blocks will appear in one line. Let us go here. Not cam. I'm not replace. Container dot inner HTML equal to data. What is wrong in that? container inner HTML equal to data. This is okay. Item class is fine. It should give me the list of division inside the browser. Not happen. Why it is any error console? Console have an error. Inner HTML saying null. Why inner HTML I have here? Oh, ID, yeah. It should be ID. You're calling here container as a ID. We should give ID as a container. Give ID as a container. Container we are written as a class. That went wrong. Okay. Okay, check now. List of item will appear. H5 look like a small. We can increase the font size. Through CSS we increase here the font size. For H5 you write, for H5 you can write as a color, orange color, and font size give somewhere 20 pixel, font size 20 pixel, color as a orange. For which one? For H5. It will look little big font size. We will display the photo also. You can write inside margin 0px and padding also 0px. Padding also 0px. Margin 0px, padding 0px. You can write. Okay, hope ready. Margin padding 0 pixel, 0 pixel. So gap will not be there. Okay, now photo will come inside. Let us go. Right here after product name, use the img tag. img tag. Data equal to data plus use a img tag. Under the img tag, you have to write the src. src equal to, you have to combine here using the info dot photo. After that, we have to write here height of the photo. Maybe 70, and width of the photo 100%. Full width. Photo width will be full width and height will be 70 pixel. So this photo line I can share in your chat. Single quote, double quote is there. Because already you are inside double quote. Already you are under double quote. So inside double quote you can't give double quote. You have to write again which one? Single. Here division class equal to single quote is written. Why? Because already you are under the double quote. Inside double quote you can't write double quote. Okay, ready? IMGSRC info.photo height 70, width 100%, height 70 px and width 100%. Total width it will take. Now for every product you will have information in the top, price, quantity in the bottom, and there will be called photo in between. Photo in between. Ready? Check now. Photo is coming or not? See, photo will come everywhere. Photo become little small. Height we can increase little. So how much? 100 pixel. 120 you can do. Photo height is 120. It will be okay. So now it will look like this. Height. Change this line. Height is 120, width is 100%. Hope ready? Photo is coming or not? Getting photo? There will be a button in the last called delete. Once you click on delete, this photo will get deleted. Okay. Width reduce little. Give as a 90%. Give the photo width as a 90%. Give the photo width as a 90%. Then it will be little space from left side and right side. Give photo width as a 90%. There will be some space from left and right. Okay, ready? 90%. Look better. Okay, so this is the data is listed. Now, when we add the data, it will get added inside below. We will have a text box where we'll enter price, photo name, photo quantity, and photo, and after that save button, one more will get added below. When you go to the Flipkart add-on, how you see the product? Product will appear like this only. So photo will come from the somewhere, data will come from somewhere, all will come in the form of array, and finally display inside the page. Right?
Only 4 images.
4 items we have, so 4 only will come.
5 display.
Add one more, 5 will come. One will go to the new line. If you add one more, it will go to new line. Where is the space? You see how we are talking here? Do you have a space here? Add one more. Yes. Price 10 rupees. Quantity 3. 5.jpg. Mobile. So this becomes a fifth number of element. So this is the fifth number element. It will go to the new line automatically. This will go to the new line automatically. See here, coming in the next line. Let me share this function, get item function. Get item function will come in your chat. Get item function will come in your chat. Check that. Next task is we need to add the new element. Yesterday we have done the delete functionality. Remember, we will do a delete first. After doing delete, we will add the name. Console.log you don't need, you can remove that. In market, when you go as a front-end developer, people is not going to give you like backend code or backend URL. Backend, they will give you the data. They will give the bulk data that will come from the URL, like this only. This is the simple data. There will be array inside array, multi-level array will come. Okay, those data you have to take and display inside the page in proper format. Okay. After looking into the code, you should not be surprised. You should not feel overload. With a positive mind, learn it. Because still we have many more. If here you will start feeling the limitation, I have to cut it out from there. Then we'll cut the remaining part. Should not confuse in that. Please check once. Running for how many people? Or do we need to share entire file? Learner will decide up to how what level they want to learn. Okay. Trainer have very in-depth material. I have material where if you learn 6 months also JavaScript, it will not end. Okay. But matter is your interest, your reply, your positivity is matter. Okay. It should not be like suppose example I given in the task here. I take 5 minute time to design in the paint. I took 5 minutes no, to design. I asked to take the photo, you have not taken. Today, what I will feel, leave it. Just explaining. Anyhow, is not doing. Correct. Today, tomorrow, what I will do, I will not give assignment. That also can be happen. Not like that. It's for your purpose only. No. No, sir. You can talk in English. Yeah, you can talk in English. Yeah. Hello. Okay. What's your name? Fine. Okay. So on this number, one other person is going to call you in 1 minute. Just discuss with her. She will guide you. She will talk in Telugu, Kannada, your multiple languages. Okay, English, every language. That will be, I think, comfortable for you. I will ask her to call you. She can talk in Telugu and Kannada, all the languages. You can talk your brother. You can talk. Okay, let's go next. After this, the first we need to add a button so that we can delete the element. So first write a function here. Write a function here called delete item del item equal to del item equal to call inside index item index, whichever the item you want to delete, their index you have to send here. You will call a function array dot splice. Array name is called item dot splic splice. Splice index we have to pass here, comma 1 we have to give. After deleting that item, you have to call this get item function. You have to call the get item function. Okay, ready? Item dot splice. Now it will delete the item. So we are going to add one more button here. We are going to add one more button here. Data equal to data plus. Data equal to data plus. Create a button right inside for delete and close the button. Okay. Okay. April after 15th of April. Okay, after 15th of April onwards, there will be huge opening. Okay, companies are calling, they're asking, we need 20 people, 30 people. Okay, so mm, who will get the chance? Question is, who will get the chance? Company is not like an open platform. Anyone will go and take the offer letter and come. Right? Company is a business where they have the work, they have the money, both they have. Now, for the work point of view, they will test the people. Whether are you eligible to do my work? If yes, then come inside. Right? So that is called interview. So whoever will clear the interview, they will get the chance. Now to clear the interview, what we require? Knowledge is required. Correct. And knowledge will not come in one day. It's not like watermelon juice, make and drink and tomorrow become knowledge is. It is like a drop of waters. Daily one drop we are giving you. Keep digesting. Don't feel like the today drop is useless. Tomorrow drop will be useful. No, daily drops are useful only. If you mix all drops of water together, tomorrow you will have 1 liter of water. If you will not store one place, tomorrow will be empty bucket. You will not have anything. So arrange it properly, don't throw simply. Okay, come, let's go inside. Learn it, okay. It's nothing like if you know, then what is the need to learn, right? If you don't know, then only we learn. Suppose we given here division class equal to item in single quote. So why we given in single quote? Because already we are in double quote. Now remember for full life, whenever the matter come, you directly give in single quote. No question. Why given in single quote? Because already you are in double quote. Yesterday we have written delete functionality. You remember here? Here we have passed inside the del book function index we pass. Correct. Today also we are going to do the same. When I should start writing, before that you should complete the delete functionality. Because today also we'll write the same code. We have to pass the index. So what we learned yesterday, we should not forget the today. We should remember that. On click equal to call the same function. Which function? Del item. Inside the del item again, you have to pass the index. So index is a variable. It is not like the value directly. So variable will not go in double quote, single quote. So you have to terminate the statement here. And in, you have to write as a concatenation you have to do. We have to concat here. Then only index will go. Check now. Once you click on delete button, your item will get deleted from the list. Item will get deleted from list. I will give some space here, sufficient space. So this, I hope this line is given properly. Write it properly. On button click, run the page. Delete happening. Yes, no, you can confirm. Then we can write how to add the data.
Okay, what I did, delete is happening.
Let's go on. So we can go here and we can see the delete button will come everywhere. Click on delete, item will get deleted. Whichever you delete, it will get removed from the list. Once we reload it, all item will appear here. After delete button, or maybe, yeah, after delete button, you can write one BR. There will be sufficient space. One BR you can add after delete button. So a space will get applied or not required also. You can leave this by to overload the code. Okay, hope ready. Let us go. We need to add the new element also. Okay, now before container, you will apply a paragraph. Inside, you will capture total 4-5 details. Example, align as a center. Before that, you can add here one H1, align as a center. Add here call, add new item. We required one text box. Input type equal to text, ID equal to item name, we can write placeholder equal to item name only, price, quantity, photo. Item price you can write here, item you can write here, item photo you can write here, then item name, item price, item quantity, item photo. And there should be a button called save button. Save button. Save button. On button click, call a function called save. Call a function called save. On button click. Okay, so it's look like this. We will enter the value here. Click on save. It will add a new element. Okay, so before doing, write a function. Write a function called save. Write a function called save. Now let's go inside and you can copy one array what you have added already. You can copy one array from the existing element and paste here. New item equal to this one. Take one array from the existing array. Write here call paste item. Photo, let it be any photo. Come down below. You will use array.concat. Array.concat. CONCAT. It's array equal to array.concat. Array equal to array.concat. Inside we can give the new array. And finally, you will call the item list again to reload the list. This is add new element at end of array, and this is called to reload the list. This line is going to add new create new element, this line is going to add the new element, and this line is going to reload the list. So now how many times you will click on button, that many times the new item will keep adding. Okay, every time the new item will concat is the function, new item is the new item array. It is an array that is holding a new item. Yes, here. New item is the variable name. It is holding a array. Name, price, quantity, photo. Concat is the function of JavaScript. Using that, we add new element at the end of array. And again, we call here get item for what purpose? To reload the list. Ready? Come to the browser. Just click on button. You will see one new item will get added here. Again click, one more will add. Again click, same value is adding. This is not coming from the text box. We have to take from the text box. But whenever you click, it will keep adding the new element under the list. You can see it's adding. Every click it's adding. Say static data is adding. Okay, static data is adding. It should become as a dynamic. To become as a dynamic, we will work on that some more time and we'll take the value from here. This value we can take and display, add inside the array. And what item we are adding, it's going to the last. We can add that item in the beginning of the array. Okay, that is also option we have. Now also your delete will work. You can keep deleting, it will delete all the elements. So add delete all will work. Okay, we'll make on that. Will work tomorrow and we can make it constant. And after that, we'll go for the nested array. Okay, in Flipkart, when you go and move the mouse on a menu, sub menu will open. If you go to some website, move your mouse, sub menu will open. Right. So how the array inside array works? From that. So this is the example of which one? Multi-dimensional array only, but not array inside array. Not array inside array. It is just one level of array. There can be multi-level of array also. These all are the actual job of front-end developer. You will get the data from the backend, and then according to need, you have to design the layout. You have to capture the input from user, immediately you have to design the layout. Okay, so you should not feel overload. Let's keep mind free. Spend extra time. What anyhow you are getting the video no? Always. Right? Uploaded already. You can check it. Today also video will upload night 11 o'clock nearly. Because video conversion will take time and it will convert till late. Okay, so this file is coming nested array binding in your code down. You can download it array binding also, both file as here. You can download it and we'll see you tomorrow again.